Hello and welcome. Welcome to our weekly class with Tappilini, sponsored by More Yoga Wellness TV. Thank you so much for being here, and thank you so much for this opportunity to share with you this practice that is Tappilini. Yes, let me check with, thank you, Ludwika from the control panels at More Yoga Wellness TV. Thank you so much. I think we are now live. And my name is Eduardo Emris Blanco. I am the founder of Tappilini. And today I'm going to present to you what Tappilini is, how can we use it to actually transform the way we think and feel about ourselves and the environment that surrounds us. Um, so let's take a deep breath. Breathe out. Close your eyes if you want. Take a deep breath in. Breathe out. And with your eyes closed, I would like to invite you to connect with that part of you that is in charge of making sure that you live healthy, happy, and wholly connected, enlightened life. Connect with your higher self, connect with a part of you that knows what's best for you. Do that as you continue breathing long and deep in the knowledge and the awareness that this could be a great opportunity for you to know probably just a tiny piece of information, something that might resonate with where you are within your journey, and probably have the opportunity to apply it to your life, to your healing, and create some change. I'm not intending or pretending that this is going to be a massive transformation. It could be, it was for me. But now we all are our own healers. We all are our own gurus. We all are our own teachers. And the only thing that we are doing is kind of capturing moments from different parts that we can put together to create a puzzle that gives us a bigger picture of what it is that we are doing here and how we can connect with others and how we can support each other in creating a happier, healthier, and holier world and society, civilization. So, what is Tappilini and how powerful can it be? Well, I'm going to share how powerful has it been for me. And I'm going to start from there today. And I created Tappilini in 2018. Although I've practiced the different components that we use in Tappilini, which is EFT, the tapping technique, you probably have seen it, since 2012. However, I've been practicing Kundalini yoga and meditation since 1989. I was 18 years old back then. And back then, when I was 18, I had no idea how powerful and useful this practice would be in my life. So much that I could say that without any doubt, that without a Kundalini, that without this practice, I wouldn't be here. They literally saved my life deeply and profoundly. They changed my life to a point when I was 100% focused on dying, on suicide, on getting sick, on not being here, not feeling part, not belonging, angry with everything, angry with myself, angry with the world, angry with my parents, angry with absolutely everyone. I was diagnosed with explosive anger disorder at the age of 7, ADHD, and an array of mental health. I don't want to call them illnesses, but I would say specifications, let's say, or diagnosis simply. And And it has taken me years to be able to peel back all those layers of trauma, difficulty, uh, chaos, doubt, darkness, whatever you want to call it, to be able to be here today with you and talk to you about this practice. So I can say that not only mental health, but also physical health, like cancer and AIDS, I've been able to heal naturally and and have the certainty that I have right now in my life, in my everyday now, here and now, the power to change and heal myself in any way I want. Like this morning. This morning, I woke up with extreme fatigue. I don't know if you have ever felt like you wake up and you didn't sleep. Like, probably, if you remember your dreams, you probably went to somebody else's reality, yours, obviously, because you are inside the dream, but in a very different setting. And you had the adventure of your life. I mean, an adventure of your lifetime. But the problem is that when you wake up, you are twice as tired because you are tired from the night before that you went to bed, plus during the night that you spent, I don't know how many hours, uh, kicking the world and meeting people and trying new things. And it was so exhausting. And this morning, I was exhausted. I woke up. And for me, the first reaction that hits me when I had something that I don't like, it's anger. And I was fuming. I was fuming because it's like, why? Why? And in my mind it's like, I have to do these things. And the first reaction that I get is run away. That is kind of the default. But as I've been learning and training myself in dealing with those kind of emotions, and knowing how now I know that these emotions are only being triggered by limiting beliefs established in the subconscious. And the only thing I have to do is being able to observe them, being able to identify precisely what it is, what I'm feeling, what is the emotion that I'm feeling, because it was not only anger, it was a frustration, it was confusion, it was not understanding. There was, I mean, there were many, many emotions that I managed to identify in the morning. And then connected those emotions, those physical sensations to past limiting beliefs from my past. And when I managed to do that, I realized, gosh, I have this situation that right now is triggering all my um, limiting beliefs, but more than that, they're triggering all my weaknesses and darkness. It's like all those past experiences just been pushed to the front, and thank God I had the ability to identify them, not get personal, not say, "Oh, it's my pain. I am so tired. Oh my God, I'm terrible," and take it all so personal. I have the ability to uh, depersonalized myself from whatever I'm feeling and realize that this is just a programming in my mind. And then I use Tappilini. I use Tappilini because these are emotions that first required acknowledgement. So, for example, if you are feeling right now any sort of discomfort, let's put it that way, discomfort uh, to deal with your life in any way, shape, or form. I mean, right now you are trying to do the best you can, but somehow There are certain triggers, certain situations, certain limitations, certain somethings that makes you feel like uncomfortable, pain, confused, frustrated, angry, guilty, ashamed. I mean, and we can bring all the emotions that we could feel right now, and and if you manage to identify what it is that you are feeling, experiencing in this moment, and then you have what it is that is triggering that. I mean, it is because I feel very tired, for example, with me this morning, or it is because you feel alone, or because you feel overworked or underpaid or underestimated, or whatever it is that you feel. But you are able to observe it. You are able to not only know that you're feeling that bad, but you begin to analyze why it is. Why it is, where does it come from? You dig for the origin of this situation and realize, and I think this is a key a piece of the puzzle, realize that whatever we are feeling, we've been feeling it for a very long time. And we can feel better. We can even forget about feeling that way. But somehow, in any part of our journey, we recur to that situation and we feel again in that point. And we deal with the situation in the same way that we've been dealing with the situation for a very long time, which could be either responding with anger or rejection or confrontation, or we could try to simply run away from it, get into addictions and begin to bring different ways to distract our mind and ourselves from whatever it is that is making us feel uncomfortable, not to say in pain. And and as we begin to understand how we operate, we are able to uh, heal, to transcend whatever it is. And I think at this point, in this point of knowing the way, in this point of the process, when you identify the pain, yes, you identify the different emotions that you're feeling, yes, you could probably identify also why it is that is happening, yes. Okay, and the next step would be, okay, you realize that this is a recurrent theme. Yes. Okay. So we have all these pieces of information right in front of us, and uh, and then Tappilini becomes extremely useful. Why? Because normally at this point we are feeling very attached to the situation. Oh, my insomnia, my mind is killing me. My children, oh my God, I cannot stand them anymore. My husband, my partner, oh gosh. And you go into these crazy modes, and and you have it everything so attached, so personalized, that it's difficult not to feel trapped by those emotions. Let's imagine that you have a chronic pain. You are in pain and you've been diagnosed with a pain. And it's a pain that is going to be chronic and it's going to be forever, and you have to take medication. And the only thing that you can do is numb the pain. But up to that point is brilliant. But the fact is that you have no life. If you could just operate normally and be happy and aware and connected and full of energy without having that pain or without feeling it, because it's not that you don't have it, it's that you don't feel it that much. But it's creating a lot of very different situations, all these different secondary effects of the medication. So you don't want to take the medication because you feel lethargic, because you have a IBS, and it gives you very weird dreams, and sometimes X or Y or Z. And you say, what should I do? How can I free myself from this vicious cycle of I have the pain, I feel the pain. I am taking something because I cannot take it anymore. But then it gets not worse, but my life becomes difficult to live. And you're in this cycle because then you want to stop the medication, but then the pain comes back, and it's like, no, 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 I can't. So what and how can Tappilini help you here? The first part, the most beautiful part is that it depersonalized. It takes you back. You can begin to see the pain. You can begin to connect with the pain without feeling that it's your pain. You can actually kind of separate and realize that your consciousness of who you are, the I am of you, I mean, your I am, can actually separate from it hurts me. No, I am in pain. No, you can take all those things away if you have the opportunity to take away your mind from whatever it is that you're feeling or experiencing. And for that, the tapping technique, it's amazing. The tapping techniques works directly with your DNA or with what Cryon says. It's called the innate consciousness, the innate consciousness of in our body, of our essence, is the consciousness that knows what's best for you. Is the kind of consciousness that is being used in kinesiology when you muscle test. Is the kind of consciousness that gets triggered or activated when you do the tapping. Because how come by doing this technique, how come you can influence positively your nervous system? I mean, where is the information to tell your nervous system that actually this kind of movement is going to help you? How come you can begin to, for example, the placebo effect? You can bring different situations that makes you believe that you are being cared for and being treated, but in reality you are not being given anything but a sugar pill, and you can actually heal yourself. Where does the belief affect deeply the way we organize and function within ourselves? That is the innate consciousness. So in tapping, we use that innate consciousness, that consciousness that knows what's best for us. And Cryo said that it connects also with our past life, with our Akashic records. So it knows exactly what are you doing here, how long you've been in this journey, and what it is that will make you feel amazingly powerful, beautiful, generous, and fulfill in every aspect of your life. That your innate knows. So as we tap, we connect with this energy, we connect with this consciousness, we connect with the ability that you have to know what's best for you. And as you know that what is best for you, you can release and let go whatever is not useful for your well-being. That's how we use the tapping. And we use the tapping in different points. One is the karate point, which is the absorption of energy and information. And then we go through a process of 9 different points through our head, forehead, the side of the eye, the cheekbone, the upper lip, cheek, collarbone, heart, or the thymus gland, under your arm, and we continue with the other arm. What we create with this, it's a cycle. We go through this cycle, doing this movement. In this is in fast motion, and what we are doing is not only cleansing our energy, we are making sure that every aspect of ourselves, as we are tapping the meridians, and the meridians connect with different parts of our bodies, organs in our bodies, and those organs not only connect or with material with ourselves, but also at a very subtle energy with very subtle levels. So when we are doing this, we are making sure that we can disassociate, that we can depersonalize ourselves from whatever is going on. That's why the tapping works. That's why the tapping works with PTSD. That's why the tapping works with very, very, very intense emotions, because you can depersonalize yourself. And as you repeat different affirmations, you are not only depersonalizing yourself of whatever situation you're going through, but you're also bringing new information into your system. Now, that is how the tapping works and why we use it in Tappilini. Now, Tappilini has another part, which is the INI part of Tappilini. The INI comes from Kundalini, and this is the, I would say, is the cream, is the gold, is the oil of pure consciousness. Because at this point, different from EFT, you don't have to have a script, you don't have to create thought. You don't have to make a story in your mind. You can simply relax and enter into the vibration of the miracle mantra of Guru Ramdas. Guru Guru, Vahe Guru, Guru Ramdas Guru. And we repeat that mantra 5 times in one breath, 108 times. And it takes about 24 minutes in the rhythm and time that I have recorded. And during this process, we go through a journey, a spiritual journey, a consciousness journey of self-discovery, of like diving deep into who you are and what you're doing here. And as we now know that each and every one of us is our own guru, our own teacher, our own perfect healing and healer, the only thing that we have to do is connect with that energy. So if you are healing something, whatever it is, if you are transcending a limitation, whatever that is, you want to make more money, you want to be the right partner, or get more connected with the one you have, you want to expand your awareness, you really want to start thinking greater thoughts, you want to really begin to feel the empowerment of what being human means, and all these situations, you just have to connect with that energy. And that energy is Kundalini, the energy of enlightenment, the energy of consciousness. And as you begin to connect with that energy, you begin to feel different. You begin to feel like, whoa, actually, I know who I am. I know where I've been. And I definitely, now I know where I'm going. And if you have ever had a glimpse of what that feels, you would know how empowered that emotion is. Because it's not only an emotion, it's a state of being, knowing that that everything you need to know about yourself is within yourself. Everything that you need to heal, everything that you need to create, to transform, to better yourself, your life, everything lies within yourself. That at at the beginning, it creates silence. That is a silence that you will probably experience if you practice Tappilini consistently, minimum for 40 days. When you begin to create different synapses in your mind, in your brain, and you begin to actually realize that the things that you have understood, for example, with Joe Dispersa, he explains very powerfully how the mind works. Yes, brilliant, beautiful, but one thing is information and another one is experience. And deep breathing is not all. Uh, we have to imagine that you have a pentagram, you have this music sheet, and you have one single note, well, it probably will sound very nice and you can go very deep into meditation. But if you want to discover the secrets of the universe, you need a different song that will transport you into it. I mean, it's like you need the Tesla. And for that, I believe, in my experience, that Kundalini is Tesla, is a Tesla energy of connection with absolutely everything. It's beyond the human mind. And however intelligent the human mind might think it is, however omnipresent and omnipowerful you might think it is, there is a lot, a lot. I mean, how many times can I say a lot? A lot, a lot, a lot, a lot, a lot, a lot that we don't know. So if you are in the process of getting to know yourself, and you would say, well, yes, that's amazing, and I would love to climb to those heights, but right now I'm down here, I'm in pain, and I feel disempowered, and I feel sad, and I feel weak, and I feel confused, and I feel all these shit feelings that we don't know how to deal with them in a more natural way and consistently, like it stays out. Once we get rid of them, they don't come back. I think that's important because we can take a medication or have a drink or go with the friends or go on holidays, but the important thing is that they don't come back. Those situations don't become recurrent, and we can actually break the chain reaction. That is important. And for that, in my experience, the only way that I managed to do that, it has been through Kundalini. And the combination with tapping and Kundalini is gold. It's the oil. It's the oil. Without it, I'd be dead. Dead, like real dead. Not like, oh, yeah, I can metaphorically. No, 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 no. I would be not under the under 6 feet under. I would be non-existent anymore because it would have been many, many, many years ago. So this is what I bring to you. This is the type of energy that Tappilini can provide to you or to anyone who uses it, in because of those elements and because of that connection that it has, the EFT with your innate consciousness that not only connects with your DNA but with every single cell of your body. Hello. I mean, what else? What more powerful thing you want to connect with? And then you have the consciousness, because obviously your mind has no idea how to deal with that innate consciousnness, because it's like a suddenly you have a Tesla, and you don't know how to drive the Tesla. So for that, we need a higher consciousness that comes over or on us, and takes over and says, come on, mortal mind, ego mind, move aside. Let me deal with this because I actually know how it works. And you are like, okay, so I'm going to be a little bit humble, a little bit. I want to surrender into a higher feeling, emotion, consciousness that is myself, but I'm still not very convinced or not know how it works. But it doesn't matter because I trust it, because in my mind, in my heart, something resonates really deeply, and I have learned to trust that feeling. I have learned to trust my intuition. I have learned that when something resonates properly and nicely, I can just simply let go and go with the flow. So in that moment, the whole tapping technique and the Guru Guru Vahe Guru Guru Ramdas Guru 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 Vahe Guru Guru Ramdas Guru. That process becomes your Tesla, becomes your driving force into a very different, I'm not going to say better, different essence of who you are. Now, if you notice, to repeat 5 times in one breath this mantra, it requires It requires energy. It requires energy. And for that is when we activate our breath work. We activate our breathing. We activate the connection of what it means to be alive. The sense of I am, the sense of I am not alone, because it's not only I am, is you are, and is we are. On all these three energies and identities, they come together. So, what time is it? Woohoo! Just in time. So, are we ready to try some Tappilini? Yay! Okay, good. Okay, so what are we going to do first? I'm going to ask you to begin to rub your palms together. I'm going to pull the camera a little bit backwards. Yeah, to the back. So you can see me better. Okay, and this one done there. Okay. So rub your palms together to create some heat within your palms. This activates the endings of our nervous systems. But more important, it's like I'm getting ready. Yes, 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 yes. That's how I see it. It's like I am getting ready. And bring your palms together. Take a deep breath in through your nose, into your stomach. Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. And we're going to use this mantra, Ong Namo Gurudev Namo. I bow to the wisdom within. Inhale deep. Ong Namo Gurudev Namo. One more time. Ong Namo Gurudev Namo. One more time. Om Namo Gurudev Namo. Inhale deep and hold. Exhale and relax. I'm going to put a mantra. I have an audio that you can download from the website. And also, if you go to Tappilini's YouTube channel, there is a video there without any talking or any dancing, just a pure mantra. And you can listen to it and you can do your Tappilini with that. Or if you want to download it for free, you can go to the website www.tappilini.com. So the mantra, Guru Guru Vahe Guru Guru Ramdas Guru. Quickly, I'm going to give you the tapping points one more time. 3 times the karate point. Top of the head, beginning of the eyebrows, side of the eye, under the nose, cheek. Sorry. Is this the cheek? No, it's not the cheek. This is the chin. Chin. Collarbone, heart or thymus gland around this area. I mean, just whatever feels right. Under the arm. And then we begin again the cycle with this arm, with the opposite arm. Okay? If you want more information about tapping, about Kundalini, about breathwork, about me, about anything, you can just go to the website and you will find it. So, wait. Ready? So we start with the karate point. Guru 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 Vaheguru Guru Ramdas 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 Guru
Guru Guru Vaheguru Guru Ramdas Guru 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 Vaheguru Guru Ramdas Guru 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 Vaheguru Guru Ramdas Guru 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 Vaheguru Guru Ramdas Guru 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 Vaheguru Guru Ramdas Guru 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 Vaheguru Guru Ramdas Guru 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 Vaheguru Guru Ramdas Guru 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 Vaheguru Guru Ramdas Guru 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 Vaheguru Guru Ramdas Guru 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 Vaheguru Guru Ramdas Guru 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 Vaheguru Guru Ramdas Guru 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 Vaheguru Guru Ramdas Guru 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 Vaheguru Guru Ramdas Guru 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 Vaheguru Guru Ramdas Guru 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 Vaheguru Guru Ramdas Guru 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 Vaheguru Guru Ramdas Guru 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 Vaheguru Guru Ramdas Guru 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 Vaheguru Guru Ramdas Guru 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 Vaheguru Guru Ramdas Guru 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 Vaheguru Guru Ramdas Guru 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 Vaheguru Guru Ramdas Guru 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 Vaheguru Guru Ramdas Guru 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 Vaheguru Guru Ramdas Guru 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 Vaheguru Guru Ramdas Guru 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 Vaheguru Guru Ramdas Guru 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 Vaheguru Guru Ramdas Guru 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 Vaheguru Guru Ramdas Guru 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 Vaheguru Guru Ramdas Guru 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 Vaheguru Guru Ramdas Guru 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 Vaheguru Guru Ramdas Guru 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 Vaheguru Guru Ramdas Guru 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 Vaheguru Guru Ramdas Guru 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 Vaheguru Guru Ramdas Guru 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 Vaheguru Guru Ramdas Guru 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 Vaheguru Guru Ramdas Guru 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 Vaheguru Guru Ramdas Guru 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 Vaheguru Guru Ramdas Guru 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 Vaheguru Guru Ramdas Guru 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 Vaheguru Guru Ramdas Guru 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 Vaheguru Guru Ramdas Guru 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 Vaheguru Guru Ramdas Guru 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 Vaheguru Guru Ramdas Guru 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 Vaheguru Guru Ramdas Guru 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 Vaheguru Guru Ramdas Guru 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 Vaheguru Guru Ramdas Guru 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 Vaheguru Guru Ramdas Guru 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 Vaheguru Guru Ramdas Guru 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 Vaheguru Guru Ramdas Guru 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 Vaheguru Guru Ramdas Guru 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 Vaheguru Guru Ramdas Guru 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 Vaheguru Guru Ramdas Guru 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 Vaheguru Guru Ramdas Guru 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 Vaheguru Guru Ramdas Guru 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 Vaheguru Guru Ramdas Guru 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 Vaheguru Guru Ramdas Guru 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 Vaheguru Guru Ramdas Guru 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 Vaheguru Guru Ramdas Guru 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 Vaheguru Guru Ramdas Guru 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 Vaheguru Guru Ramdas Guru 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 Vaheguru Guru Ramdas Guru 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 Vaheguru Guru Ramdas Guru 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 Vaheguru Guru Ramdas Guru 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 Vaheguru Guru Ramdas Guru 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 Vaheguru Guru Ramdas Guru 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 Vaheguru Guru Ramdas Guru 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 Vaheguru Guru Ramdas Guru 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 Vaheguru Guru Ramdas Guru 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 Vaheguru Guru Ramdas Guru 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 Vaheguru Guru Ramdas Guru 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 Vaheguru Guru Ramdas Guru 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 Vaheguru Guru Ramdas Guru 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 Vaheguru Guru Ramdas Guru 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 Vaheguru Guru Ramdas Guru 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 Vaheguru Guru Ramdas Guru 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 Vaheguru Guru Ramdas Guru 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 Vaheguru Guru Ramdas Guru 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 Vaheguru Guru Ramdas Guru 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 Vaheguru Guru Ramdas Guru 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 Vaheguru Guru Ramdas Guru 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 Vaheguru Guru Ramdas Guru 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 Vaheguru Guru Ramdas Guru 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 Vaheguru Guru Ramdas Guru 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 Vaheguru Guru Ramdas Guru 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 Vaheguru Guru Ramdas Guru 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 Vaheguru Guru Ramdas Guru 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 Vaheguru Guru Ramdas Guru 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 Vaheguru Guru Ramdas Guru 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 Vaheguru Guru Ramdas Guru 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 Vaheguru Guru Ramdas Guru 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 Vaheguru Guru Ramdas Guru 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 Vaheguru Guru Ramdas Guru 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 Vaheguru Guru Ramdas Guru 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 Vaheguru Guru Ramdas Guru 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 Vaheguru Guru Ramdas Guru 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 Vaheguru Guru Ramdas Guru 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 Vaheguru Guru Ramdas Guru 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 Vaheguru Guru Ramdas Guru 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 Vaheguru Guru Ramdas Guru 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 Vaheguru Guru Ramdas Guru 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 Vaheguru Guru Ramdas Guru 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 Vaheguru Guru Ramdas Guru 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 Vaheguru Guru Ramdas Guru 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 Vaheguru Guru Ramdas Guru 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 Vaheguru Guru Ramdas Guru 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 Vaheguru Guru Ramdas Guru 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 Vaheguru Guru Ramdas Guru 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 Vaheguru Guru Ramdas Guru 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 Vaheguru Guru Ramdas Guru 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 Vaheguru Guru Ramdas Guru 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 Vaheguru Guru Ramdas Guru 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 Vaheguru Guru Ramdas Guru 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 Vaheguru Guru Ramdas Guru 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 Vaheguru Guru Ramdas Guru 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 Vaheguru Guru Ramdas Guru 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 Vaheguru Guru Ramdas Guru 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 Vahe Guru Guru Ramdas 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 Guru Guru Vahe Guru Guru Ramdas Guru 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 Guru Vahe Guru Guru Ramdas Guru 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 Guru Vahe Guru Guru Ramdas Guru 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 Guru Vahe Guru Guru Ramdas Guru 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 Guru Vahe Guru Guru Ramdas Guru 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 Guru Vahe Guru Guru Ramdas Guru 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 Guru Vahe Guru Guru Ramdas Guru 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 Guru Vahe Guru Guru Ramdas Guru 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 Guru Vahe Guru Guru Ramdas Guru 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 Guru Vahe Guru Guru Ramdas Guru 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 Guru Vahe Guru Guru Ramdas Guru 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 Guru Vahe Guru Guru Ramdas Guru 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 Guru Vahe Guru Guru Ramdas Guru 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 Guru Vahe Guru Guru Ramdas Guru 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 Guru Vahe Guru Guru Ramdas Guru 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 Guru Vahe Guru Guru Ramdas Guru 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 Guru Vahe Guru Guru Ramdas Guru 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 Guru Vahe Guru Guru Ramdas Guru 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 Guru Vahe Guru Guru Ramdas Guru 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 Guru Vahe Guru Guru Ramdas Guru 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 Guru Vahe Guru Guru Ramdas Guru 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 Guru Vahe Guru Guru Ramdas Guru 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 Guru Vahe Guru Guru Ramdas Guru 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 Guru Vahe Guru Guru Ramdas Guru 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 Guru Vahe Guru Guru Ramdas Guru 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 Guru Vahe Guru Guru Ramdas Guru 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 Guru Vahe Guru Guru Ramdas Guru 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 Guru Vahe Guru Guru Ramdas Guru 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 Guru Vahe Guru Guru Ramdas Guru 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 Guru Vahe Guru Guru Ramdas Guru 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 Guru Vahe Guru Guru Ramdas Guru 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 Guru Vahe Guru Guru Ramdas Guru 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 Guru Vahe Guru Guru Ramdas Guru 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 Guru Vahe Guru Guru Ramdas Guru 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 Guru Vahe Guru Guru Ramdas Guru 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 Guru Vahe Guru Guru Ramdas Guru 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 Guru Vahe Guru Guru Ramdas Guru 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 Vahe Guru Guru Ramdas Guru. Inhale deep. Hold the breath in. Slowly breathe out. Breathe normally. Stay in silence. Noticing the vibration in your body, the vibration in your feet, your legs, your skin in general, your face, your hands. Your whole body is vibrating at one single frequency. This mantra is tuned to, I believe it's 400 megahertz. I don't know, but one of those megahertz that is very connected. Slowly begin to move, nice and gently. I'm going to invite you to this Sunday. I'm going to be hosting a Tappilini marathon.
Now, what is a Tappilini marathon? The Tappilini marathon is a marathon. Tappilini. Uh, this practice is amazing once, but if you want to take the practice to the next level, this is where we repeat Tappilini 11 times. So we say Guru Guru Vahe Guru Guru Ramdas 5 times in one breath, 108 times as we just did, and then we repeat the cycle 11 times. This takes approximately 4 hours and a half, something around that time. Hold on, let me just share screen, the window. What is it? Okay, let me just show it to you here so you can see it. Uh, there we are. So this is this Sunday at 12 o'clock London time. I'm going to kickstart this practice for 11 Tappilinis. Now, why is that? And why am I doing this? I just finished practice. I just finished 40 days online practicing Tappilini. And oh my God. Oh my God. I feel like I have so much information that I gathered during these 40 days, sharing it online, because it was not about my practice, my private practice, because I've been doing this for years, but about it was the first time that I did this online, live, every single day, and it created massive new connections in my brain and in my psyche and in my cells and in my energy, and I want to connect with this energy and release every single piece of information that is no longer useful, or that is outdated, or that's no longer there. So the theme of this marathon is drop your karma. Drop your karma. Drop your karma. You are suffering. Drop your karma. Are you in pain? Drop your karma. Do you want to break from your limitations? Drop your karma. Do you want to create a new life? Drop your karma. Begin from zero. Stop carrying all those guilt, or it has to be difficult and challenging. Drop your karma. You don't have to be alone. You don't have to be in pain. If you learn already what it is that you are made of, especially if you have something like this that could help you, it will help you. I've done this situation, this mantra, this marathon. I've done it twice. Once in 2008, right before I overdosed and had my first near-death experience. And the second one was in 2015. Amazing. And both times gave me an illumination that took me years to get used to. And I want that level of transcendence this time. I know that many people will not do it. I'm simply setting the bar. It can be done, and that's what I've been doing here, sharing what the experience is. And if people feel attracted, if feel connected, if feel invited, if feel intuitively called, here we are. Until next time, please, if you have questions, suggestions, comments, please send it to me. You can send it to me on the website www.tappilini.com, or you can send it to me on the different channels. I am on More Wellness TV, More Yoga Wellness TV, but I'm also on YouTube. I'm on Twitter. I'm on Facebook, Instagram. And the only thing you have to do is look for Eduardo Emris. I'm the only Emris in the world, so you will find me. So until next week, every single week, 7 o'clock London time, we are here connected with More Yoga Wellness TV. So thank you so much for being part of this process. Thank you so much for allowing me to be part of this process, of your process. Thank you so much. God bless you. Namaste. Satnam. Hasta la próxima. Ciao. See you next time. See you next week, 7 o'clock.